Unprecedented human activity has been the dominant influence on the climate and the environment. This human activity has led us into a new geologic epoch, recently labeled as Anthropocene. Through the abuses of our own innovations, often through industrialization, we can see how human activity has impacted the Earth's water supply.
One word.
Yes, sir.
Are you listening?
Yes, I am.
Plastics.
Exactly how do you mean?
There's a great future in plastics. Think about it. Will you think about it?
Yes, I will.
Enough said. That's a deal.
If left unaddressed, the issue of water scarcity could escalate in ways that mimic a dystopian reality.
Do not, my friends, become addicted to water. It will take hold of you, and you will resent its absence.
The good news is that even though the majority of Earth is saltwater, the Earth is still abundant in freshwater. An educated estimate is somewhere over 4 trillion Olympic-sized swimming pools. To comfortably hydrate the projected population of 2050 of 9 billion human bodies for a year, you would need roughly 200 million Olympic-sized swimming pools of fresh water, or 0.004% of what is available on Earth. The problem, however, is that this doesn't account for sanitation, industrialization, or irrigation. Remember, we need water for a lot more than just drinking, and our current allocations of the resource reflect some very misguided priorities. As a result of global warming, increases in evaporation rates are reducing availability of fresh water in many parts of the world. Climate change not only increases natural disaster intensities that most existing infrastructure cannot withstand, but also is altering the precipitation patterns, resulting in greater availability of water in some places, but decreasing availability in others. For example, in the American Southwest, both California and Arizona are faced with severe water scarcity. Yet, Nestle continues to pump, bottle, and sell water from these regions for profit, rather than providing them directly to the local populations.
Now drink up, you're losing a lot of water out there.
Coach, if we're losing water, why don't we just drink water?
One day, it will hit you.
One day, it will hit you.
Nestle Pure Life. Embrace the pure life.
Yet embracing the pure life is not as simple for many populations throughout the world today. The issue is not necessarily that we are running out of water, it is that we are not allocating water collectively in responsible ways. It is estimated that 2.4 billion people still do not have access to basic sanitation, and 1.8 billion people have their sources of drinking water fecally contaminated. It's clear that our planet faces an immense challenge to meet the UN goal of universal water security by 2030. So how do we get there? Well, first, it's important to realize that there is not one single answer. The context of the local problems will indeed influence the resulting local solutions. Many different examples of strategies throughout the world demonstrate how responsible water management techniques not only benefit the surrounding communities, but also improve economic vibrancy. To reach this goal, we will also need to reevaluate certain cultural habits. We're all familiar with the principles of reduce, reuse, and recycle, but those may not be enough. Taking less time in the shower, using more drought-tolerant plants in our agricultural practices, eating less meat, or ideally, eating no meat. The first critical step is acknowledging that access to clean water is a basic human right. Overall, we must constantly remind ourselves that as consumers, we have great consumer power, and with that power comes great consumer responsibility.